Is this thing on? I've forgotten how to do videos. Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Dr. Allison. Welcome back. If you are here, oh, yucky. Oh no. I forget my intros. Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Allison, and in case you're new here or you haven't seen me in a year and you forgot, I am a licensed clinical psychologist, and I have made it my life mission to really simplify psychology. So to break down the science to help you understand what you need to live a healthy and meaningful life. It has been over a year since I posted a new video, and I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think anyone would notice, but several of y'all did notice. You commented, you checked in, you asked where I was. And to be honest, I was super touched by that. And so I thought I owed you a bit of an explanation. At the start of last year, January 2020, I was bopping along. I was doing my thing. I was working, growing my practice, meeting with you regularly on YouTube, adjusting to life as a new mom, life things. And I was doing it. I was feeling good about it. And then March came and COVID hit. And it felt like everything got way more stressful, way more difficult, and the stakes were suddenly much higher. Last January, I felt like I was in a little rowboat, just paddling, rowing along, making good progress, moving, it was good, things felt good. And then when COVID came, it felt like the universe dropped a 2-ton cargo box into my little rowboat. And suddenly, my little rowboat wasn't moving so fast. And I was paddling, but nothing was happening. And my rowboat was filling up with water a little bit. And I know I am not alone in that experience. My guess is you too felt like you were in your rowboat, rowing, moving, going. And then suddenly, when COVID came and the world changed, you felt like your boat was filling up with water, right? You felt like this sense of stress and urgency and like it was so much to manage that the water level in your little boat was rising. So for me, in that moment, noticing the water rising, my boat not moving, I made a conscious decision. I knew I couldn't keep paddling with all those boxes of cargo. I knew I couldn't keep rowing and make the progress that I normally did. So even though all these things in my boat matter to me, my relationships, my work, obviously my family, YouTube, Instagram, all of these things, my health, all of that, all these things matter to me. I realized I couldn't keep doing them all and stay afloat. So I made a conscious and really difficult decision to look at what could I toss out of my boat. It was important, and this was hard, right? These are things that matter to me. But I knew if I kept trying to row with all that cargo there, my boat would keep filling with water and I would go under. Several years ago, I made a video on my channel about the best life advice I've ever gotten. I got it on my residency and I've never forgotten it. And it was about prioritizing the things that we do and realizing that we can't do it all of the time. If you haven't checked out that video, please go watch it. It is still super relevant and I use that life advice every day. So last March, a lot of stuff exited my boat. And I'm not alone in that. My guess is a lot of stuff has floated out of your boat as well. Maybe you were like me and you noticed the water rising and you made a conscious effort, this gotta go, and I'm tossing this overboard. But maybe you didn't notice that. Maybe you just felt crappy and stressed, but you didn't really know what was going on. And maybe instead of having, choosing to toss some stuff overboard, maybe stuff started floating out of your boat. Maybe your grades and your academics really started to suffer. Maybe your relationships kind of went by the wayside. You stopped checking in with people. You didn't have the energy for it. Maybe your meditation practice, your workout routine, the hobby you'd been so excited about. Maybe you just noticed you didn't have the time or the energy and you hadn't thought about it in months. Over the last year, you've probably let go of some stuff. Of course you have. Over the last year, you've probably abandoned some of your goals. Of course you have. And in the last year, you have probably slowed some progress on things that you were doing great on. Of course you have, because you have been trying to figure out how the hell to be a human in the middle of a global pandemic. So whatever you've tossed overboard, whatever has sunk to the bottom of the ocean in your life, or whatever has floated miles away over the last year, that has kept you afloat. I'm sharing this video today partly to tell you where I've been, because you've been so kind to check in and ask, but I'm also sharing it today because I want to remind you that whatever hasn't stayed in your boat, whatever has felt like too much or too hard, whatever you've stopped doing or let go of, you are not alone in that. That decision, that choice, or maybe you haven't even noticed and it's just happened, that has kept you afloat in the last year. Doing that has helped you manage during this unprecedented time. You did exactly what you needed to as a human, and you and me and we are here because of that. These days, I feel like I'm paddling a little bit better. My boat's looking a little more dry. Things are a little bit more manageable. And I feel like I'm ready to start adding some of that precious cargo that I had to let go of. I'm ready to start adding some of that back into my boat. And that means you're going to be seeing me a little more regularly. And maybe you're ready to start adding some of that stuff back as well. But my boat and your boat, they are far from the state that they were in January 2020. So be patient with yourself about your paddling, your rowing, whatever it looks like right now. Be kind to yourself about what you've had to let go of, move to the side, or just not have the energy for. And give yourself credit for weathering the storm, for rowing, for moving, for staying afloat in the last year. We are still paddling, y'all, and we are doing this together. Thank you so much for freaking being here. A year later, you somehow still found a way to my channel and this new video, and I am so grateful and so excited that you're still here and you are still committed to taking care of your mental and emotional health. If you want more good stuff like this, or maybe you're wondering what the heck I'm about because you forgot and you want more good stuff like this, of course, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and visit my website, drallisonanswers.com, because there's a lot of goodness there that can help us as we keep paddling. Thank you so much, y'all. Bye-bye.